Oh. Okay, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. Again. That's a typical habit. I think you've all gotten used to that by now. Okay, so apparently I'm recording. I'm sitting there trying to actually push stop on the last recording. And instead of pushing stop, I'm pushing start. So apparently we've already started this one. Here we go! We're up and we're running! Okay, so last time we were cleaning up our oxygen supply, getting rid of our dirty water, giving everybody their own bathroom, bedroom, and a bedroom near their business, a place of business. Plenty of rubbish bins in to clean up, and getting that food supply going. What's going on down here? Insufficient resources algae. That's okay, look, there's plenty of algae up here. So they can dig all that out when they're good and ready. Oh, what are you doing, girl? Look at this stupidity. I don't understand these dupes sometimes, I really don't. They'll dig themselves into the worst of places. Take all of this out, because this is all algae. That's all algae and copper. We'll take all of this algae, copper, and coal. It's all lovely stuff. It's all good. Excellent stuff. Get rid of that. Oh, it's lunchtime, is it, dupes? Okay. I would like to move this kitchen, I think, very soon. Move the kitchen closer now to the dining room. That way we can now turn this, where the kitchen currently is, into a bedroom for our operator, who will then be able to keep the oxygen supply going. So these are currently non-functioning, so I'm actually going to deconstruct, and we will build them up here above, I think. Oh, actually no. We'll bring it out this side, on the other side of the food supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares. Not that that makes any difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 would be here, which would be there. Okay. It's just that typical thing of me trying to make things balance. Oh, why have I put a rubbish bin in the doorway? There's no balance to having a rubbish bin in the doorway, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that will be another table, then a space, then probably a doorway there. And this could be the kitchen. There we go. I'd like to have the kitchen near the food supply, because the food goes from, of course, the food supply to the kitchen. So we'll put a ladder out here later on, which will go straight up. So let's train whoever it is that needs training. Turner, one of the new guys. Well, you're a cook, mate, so you're gonna get some more cook experience. So yes, this will now become our kitchen. Actually we'll put... The refrigerator can go next to the dining hall. I think the grill goes... like say there, maybe? And we can put that there. Actually, cancel that for a sec. I'm going to put a big battery in. I like big batteries, and I cannot deny. Because I like big batteries, and I cannot deny. Oh, no, completely wrong words to that song. If you're wondering, I like big butts. I think it was No, I was going to say Chubby Checker. That's not right. Is it Run DMC? Not sure. It's an old song from back in my youth. Do I want one battery? I think one battery is going to be enough. And no, I'm going to put 2 batteries in. I will put 2 batteries in. 2 batteries. A switch. And the generator. So this kitchen will become its own separate power supply. It will not feed off of the same supply as the rest of our oxygen and everything. I'm going to start breaking our oxygen supplies up now. Our power supplies up. I will eventually cut this power supply so that the oxygen is on its own grid, basically. The oxygen and the plumbing can be on their own grid. And then I could like cut the wire going up this way and have this on its own power supply later. And then have that as like 3 separate power grids. And by doing that, I'm less likely to blow the line. It also means that I'm not going to drain the batteries from my oxygen and my water pumps doing cooking and research. Okay, it means I can break the power grids up, make sure that they're not going to conflict with each other. Or at least that's the way I like to do it anyway. I'm going to pull this out, deconstruct, because I want to actually finish this bathroom off. Eventually I'm going to put a wall in through here, so we'll drain that battery. I should have actually put that battery elsewhere. That's me just trying to keep the flow. Of course, you don't have to do it that way. It's going to be a lot easier if you don't. It's just me. You want another shower here, and a toilet, once he's taken that out. And of course plummets. Oh, that's what I have done wrong. I've actually brought these down this way. I usually take them across that way. That's what it is. I knew I was getting confused doing it. And I knew I was having problems and I couldn't figure out what it was. What am I doing differently? Yeah. That's what it is. I'm running my lines vertically instead of horizontally. I started doing them horizontally and then I got confused. I'm not sure why or how. It doesn't matter. You run your lines your way. I'll run mine my way. But that's what I meant. I usually run them horizontally like that. Which this would run across this way. They would run across that way. None of it matters. If I run that across to there, I can rip out this plumbing and run it across that way. But yes, that was a small boo-boo. Doesn't matter. It will soon fix itself. As you can see, I'm trying to think of too many things at once when I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do next, what I was trying to do last time, as well as trying to think of what I'm actually trying to talk about. And my brain just ends up in a mess, and I start getting everything all confused. But that's okay. Nobody cares. Nobody's listening to me anyway. Okay, so there's a lot of confused piping here. However, it will work. Cancel that. Cancel that. That's all confused piping. See, I can fix all this as well now that I realised what I'm doing wrong. This should all be one line. That should be one line. I'm actually going to do that. Why not? Cancel. Let's just clean all of this up now. I might as well. Run our clean water line. Run our dirty water line. I've just noticed these are joining here. We do not want that. Okay, it's already joined apparently. So 5 for the plumbing screen. Whoops. 5 for the plumbing screen. And we're going to have to cancel it. X to cancel. And rip that out. Not all of it. No, all of it does need to come out. It's a bridge. It's a bridge over troubled water. It really is. It's going to be easier to just rip it all out. It really is. You're sitting there thinking, that's not easier. What are you doing? All you're doing is confusing the hang out of me. Well, it's because I like a flow. I like to be able to look at it and just nice and neatly and cleanly see what everything is doing. And with this jumbled mess that I currently have, can't really do that. So I'm going to take all that bad piping out. And that bridge. All of this bad stuff can come out. Cancel that. 5. That will run across. That will run across. That will run across. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that was just a lot of confusion for you guys, but for my brain it's going to make it much easier now if I actually understand where my plumbing lines are going. I'm going to just join that temporarily. Yes, more temporarily. Cancel that one. Okay, but that's at least now making a bit more sense to my brain. Don't worry about the water flowing over, it's only because I ripped out that plumbing line. There's leaking plumbing lines everywhere. Okay. Ah! Scrambled mess! Cross that way. Cross to there. Get rid of the scrambled mess. Okay, so then we have what I'd originally said. All of our clean water lines running horizontally. And then our vertical one, our polluted lines running off to the right hand end. This is a bit of clean water getting wasted, but it won't matter. We'll survive. We really do need to mop it up, because we are wasting water. So we'll set that to a higher, mop, I should say. Oh, look at it, it's all a 5. Everything's a 5, priority a 9. Clean up all of this. Everything's a 9. Everything's a 9! Oh, it always is with you, Glenn. Everything's an emergency. Man, can you not just let them do their jobs one at a time? Instead of making everything an emergency all the time? Ah, the bed. It's 9. Everything's a 9. Oh, I'm actually thinking I might have to refix all that. What a mess, everything's a 9. Water. Water's always good. I think I've got enough dupes for now. I think we've got enough dupes for now. Yeah, I'm going to refix this. Hang on. Priority 5. This is kind of got me bugged that everything is now a 9. So we're going to completely set everything back, as you just saw, to a 5. Oops, priority 5. Okay, everything in the base is now a 5. Having everything as a 9 was just going to make matters confusing. So now we'll set the 9s. On our basin, our water drain, our basin, the toilets, hand basins. Okay. Cancel all this mopping. Go back to mopping and set it as a 9. Okay, I don't think I actually had to cancel it. Can we just drag over the whole lot now and just change all of that mopping to a 9? Does that work? Yes, it does. Okay. Good, 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 good. So now we've got very few 9 priorities. They're going to mop up all that mess that I made. Oh, I'm just trying to work out where our dirty polluted waterline needs to eventually run. Cross, cross, cross. So this one, that runs up to there. That runs up to there. I could actually have run this through the through the floor. It's too late now. It's already here. I'm going to just finish it. Just finish it to there will do. Priority 9. More 9s. Get that done. Get that done. 5 plumbing. Oh, that down there needs to be liquid pipe. 9. Okay. Let's see if we can get that plumbing working again. It's a bit of a screw up. Not really sure exactly what was going through my mind when I started changing everything vertically, horizontally, back to... What was it? Horizontal, vertical, back to horizontal again, or something like that? Very confusing. I don't know. Let's have a drink of my cup of tea for a moment. Ooh, cold tea. Not so pleasant. Just as well it's a chai. If it was an actual cold tea, I probably wouldn't have drunk it. Okay, so we could put another bedroom up here soon. Cot. Plumbing. Plumbing in correctly from the start this time, shall we? Our clean water supply does need to run along this way, you know. And our dirty usually runs across this way. I didn't really want to run the dirty through the bedroom and the hospital. So let's run our clean water supply through a bridge, I think. White is in, green is out. Yes. Make sure we get it correct. And we'll run that across here. That'll do. It's a bit of a hicklety-picklety mess. A bit. It's a crazy mess. Fix it. Oh, not a high priority. Ah, dear, oh dear, oh dear. So everything else is getting done though. Oh, we need to set a mop on this. M for mop, priority of 9. I like my mopping done as a high priority. They don't like walking through water. So let's get all this done as a high priority. It's all good clean water. They'll still use it for something. Watering their vegetables. Okay, so we want to get this piping run through here. Cross through here. I'm going to prioritise that. Prioritise that. Because that's all going to clean up all that oxygen. I've just noticed that I didn't leave a spot here for my ladder. So I'll put that in now. Right, we need to crank this speed up. Get some work done. That's all we can do at this point. Is let them just clean up their mess. Fix up my plumbing disaster. Let's go in nice and quick. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Just waking this guy up. Falling asleep on the floor. He must have narcolepsy. Let's have a look. Oh, well, he's still sleeping on the floor. Oh, narcoleptic nap. Yes. So he does have narcolepsy. Okay. That's alright. We nearly have a bed for all. 1, 2, 3. The fourth one will be up here. And then we'll have another one down here. So we will eventually have 5 beds either side. Because then I'll put another 5 out this side later on as the base gets built. But that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms with en-suites. That. Actually, I don't really need to build that roof for now. I just wanted to get that bedroom enclosed. Like that. Because then if we go back to this bedroom overlay that we looked at earlier, we'll see we now have 3 complete bedrooms, 3 complete bathrooms. So these 3 people are all getting a good morale bonus every day, plus 1 for a bedroom, plus 2 for the bathroom. So every morning they will get up feeling plus 3 better, plus they'll be clean and ready for work. So our researcher should do a better job. Our doctor isn't currently working, and whoever's on here isn't currently working at a main job, but that's assigned to Nisbet. That's Camille's. And Ellie must be our main researcher by the looks of it. So yeah, at the moment I just want to get all this cleaned up and get it back under control again, pretty much. So that's all we're doing at this point, harvesting our food, cleaning up. Oh, that's key. Our shines have hatched. I forgot all about those ages back. There's one. One's escaped into here. I could open this door and hope to get that shine back through. If that shine comes through, then close that door again. Doesn't always work. Auto. Okay, because they're both in here now, so switch that to auto. And we got it. So both shines are now tracked in here, which will give more light. I don't know where the third shine went, because there was 3. Oh, he's up here. That's okay. It will breed with that one, maybe. Might actually open that door, so those 2 shines can get together. Because they can't go through a door, but if I open the door, they can at least get to each other. I'm going to pull that bin out, and we're going to put a door in here as well, so we can shut off the mess hall, and then the mess hall will then become a room, which will then give them a morale bonus for everybody who sits down to have dinner at the mess tables. So we're now at the point where they're all starting to get their morale bonuses. Plus, of course, we can start putting in more of our fancy decorations that we haven't done for a while. Our crown moulding and our scalloped corners, or whatever they are. Start getting things prettied up a little bit. Because now that everything's clean and more beautified, cleaned up, etc., or however you want to put it, beautified, I don't know if that's the right word, but they work a lot harder and they feel a lot happier. Just like you do when you've got a nice clean tidy bedroom. Well, I don't know, it doesn't actually make much of a difference to me. Well, it probably would actually if I cleaned up my bedroom, then I might notice the difference. Anyway, we all know it makes no difference in reality. Put in our scalloped roofing. And as this all gets built, it will just improve their decor morale bonus, so they feel a lot happier. Along with all the dirt being picked up, of course. But most of them don't have any major mess in their rooms now. Most of it's all been cleaned up. The rooms are in general starting to be a lot tidier. I'm just going to drag over everything and make sure they clean up as they go. They do it without being told, but by setting it as a priority, they do it earlier. Camille, we shall give you better farming skills, I think, because you don't need to do any doctoring just yet. We haven't had anybody injured. Generally, I tend to get people injured when they do stupid things. Drowning themselves, suffocating. Excuse me, I think that sort of thing does it. But where I have actually had most of my injuries in the past is trying to wrangle steam vents. I'm just trying to find if we've got any vents anywhere. Oh look, there's a door. Security doors. You get to those eventually. Then there's things behind it. But somewhere out here we might find a steam vent. Salt. Oh, okay. And steam vents put out hot water. Your dupes can get burnt when they go through the hot steam vent. But they can also be a constant supply of water, as well as heat. So I tend to wrangle steam vents when I find them. I'm not seeing any right now. Sometimes what I also do is turn my volume right up really loud so I can actually hear the steam vents in the background. And that way, while you're scrolling around, like if we come down this way, you would hear whatever the noise is. See, as you scroll around, what I sometimes do is listen for rumbling. Not hearing any rumbling. If I found some, I'd better point it out with the volume, but yeah, you get steam vents and things. You can hear them rumbling under the ground anyway. Scrolling around and scrolling around. Oh, true. Oh no, yep, our Paku died. It's a baby one. Yeah, because there's been another egg hatch. It's a baby Paku. I'm surprised it didn't jump over the barricade. Yeah, I don't see any Pakus down here. Oh well. Later on, if we get Pakus, we can actually put them into a bin and put the bin here, for example, and then empty them out of the bin and they will hatch down here. It's something I do later on in the game. Yes, at the moment, I'm pretty much just letting them clean up. Get their decor morale bonuses going. Is that F10? No, what's the decor morale bonus? That one. Which is what? F8 is decor. So you can see compared to when we first started, everything was pretty much bright red, like this. Now everything's starting to turn green. So this entire area up to here is very pleasant. It's pleasant going into the bathroom until you get to the toilets. Very unpleasant around here and around this area. These bedrooms are not terribly pleasant. Why are there wires sticking up into the floor? Deconstruct those wires. Oh, sorry, hang on. Power wires. Yes. F8 again. Okay, this just needs cleaning up. That's all it pretty much is. It just needs cleaning up. See, hers and hers are okay. And this one hasn't even been fully cleaned up yet. Plus, of course, it's getting the decor morale bonus. Their oxygen supply is looking a bit lackluster. Oh! Their oxygen supply is not looking good at all. We're out of algae. We were out of algae before, and we're out of algae again. We're going to have to go for more algae. So we want all that, and all that. Might as well take all of that floor out. Where else can we find algae? Look at all that and through there. Lots and lots of it. So let's clean all this up. Yeah, okay, because there's plenty of algae in through here. So if I let them collect that... Oh, I was going to put a ladder in, but I'll just leave them alone for now, I think. So that's why our oxygen supply is in a little trouble. Simply for the fact that we've run out of algae. So we'll prioritise algae now. Get that back up and running. I'd like to also get rid of all the slime out of here. Try and avoid as much of that slime lung as we can. If I get rid of it while we've got the oxygen getting cleaned up. Now I'm just putting this through here to get an idea on where we're actually going to be building across once we take this slime and algae etc out. And all that can drain down, you see. That will eventually go through that way. This can come out of here. All this in here looks good. Whoopsie. All that. It's all good usable slime and algae. Obviously our floor's not quite in the right spot there. I was just dragging it across to see exactly where the floors lay and how, where they sit. I'm not particularly worried about the fact that these are in the wrong spot. 35 minutes? I can't have been going for 35 minutes. Apparently I've been recording for 35 minutes, so we're actually going to call that it for today. I thought I'd only just started. Not sure. Anyway, we're going to call that it. We'll see you on the next Oxygen Not Included. Thanks for watching. Bye.